Breaking news! There's been some buzz recently behind the scenes, and I'll give you all the details. But first, make sure to hit that like button and join this community of Browns fans. Now, guess who might be on the Cleveland Browns radar and what could be the most intriguing late off-season move yet? That's right, Keenan Allen, a name synonymous with elite route running, savvy slot play, and a career of production that whispers Hall of Fame potential. But let's stop for a second and set the stage for this one, because this isn't just a big name. This is a real, pressing need and a rare opportunity. So, Browns fans, buckle up, because what you're about to hear could reshape the WR room heading into the new season, and it might be your favorite move yet. Let's start with what sparked the speculation. A credible link from Pro Football Network suggesting the Browns might consider Allen as a late splash signing. The context? Allen's odd stint in Chicago, an offense in disarray, a rookie QB in Caleb Williams, a fired coordinator in Shane Waldron, and yet, despite all that, Keenan Allen still managed to lead the team in several statistical categories. He didn't just survive that chaos, he thrived in it. That's the first red flag for anyone doubting what he still brings to the table at 33. Now, we're not just throwing around names here for clicks. We're breaking it down like you would if you were in the front office. So let's look at the Browns' WR room as it stands today. Jerry Jeudy? Reliable. But after that, the question marks start piling up fast. Cedric Tillman? Solid upside, no doubt. But let's be honest, he's a WR3, not the kind of weapon that defenses have to game plan around. Elijah Moore? Gone. Off to Buffalo. The WR2 hole? Caping. That's where Keenan Allen enters the picture. This isn't just about adding another pass catcher. It's about adding the kind of pass catcher who specializes in exactly what the Browns need: short to intermediate reliability, route running mastery, and slot presence that keeps chains moving. Keenan Allen isn't about speed downfield. He's about precision, footwork, and creating separation in tight windows. And in a scheme that's likely to rely on rhythm, timing, and execution, Allen's strengths aren't just complementary, they're crucial. Still, there are risks. This is in 2017. Allen dropped 8 passes in 2024, a career high, and hasn't played a full season since 2019. His age? 33. Injury history? Check. If the Browns do pull the trigger, it's a classic boom or bust scenario. But let's not pretend like those stats aren't still solid. Despite the dysfunction in Chicago, Allen racked up numbers that suggest he's far from washed. Think about this. In the last 4 years, even with injuries, he's consistently hovered around 1,000 yards and 5 to 8 touchdowns per season. That's not WR1 stuff anymore, but it's elite WR2 value. Let's talk deeper metrics for a second. When Caleb Williams threw to Allen last season, his passer rating was 95.2. In case you're unfamiliar with QB rating scales, that's not just okay. That's good, just a step below elite. That tells you what kind of impact Allen still makes on an offense, even in the chaos of a rebuilding franchise. And yet, here's the kicker, this is a rental. No illusions. Allen is not the future of the position for the Browns. He's a right-now move. You're not signing him to a 3 or 4 year deal, not at 33. It's a 1-year flyer at best, maybe 2 if he really turns back the clock. Think prove-it deal, and you've got the right mindset. So what's the cost? Spotrac pegs it at $22.2 million over 2 years. That's a hefty tag. For the Browns, the more logical move would be a 1-year, $10 million deal with maybe $6 million guaranteed. That way, you're hedging against the injury risk while still giving Allen enough incentive to perform, and if he clicks, you're holding the cards for a potential extension. Let's not forget the broader picture. With Elijah Moore's departure and no surefire WR2 in place, Allen steps into a role tailor-made for his skill set. He's not your alpha anymore, and that's okay. What he brings is polish, experience, and a veteran presence that younger guys like Tillman can learn from. And if things go right, he might just be the piece that helps elevate the passing game into the reliable, efficient unit it needs to be to contend. And now, Browns fans, here's where I toss it to you. Should the Browns go for Keenan Allen? Is this the veteran WR2 we've been waiting for, or is it just too risky a move given his age and injury history? Drop your thoughts in the comments. What if this potential Keenan Allen signing isn't just about patching a hole in the wide receiver core? What if it's about sending a message? The Browns are at a critical crossroads. This isn't a rebuilding year. This is a year where expectations are real, the pressure is mounting, and the window to contend isn't going to stay open forever. Signing a player like Allen isn't just about his production, it's about what that move signals to the locker room, to the fan base, and to the rest of the AFC North. It says, we're going for it. Think about the structure of this Browns offense. You've got Deshaun Watson, who's under the microscope. Every snap, every throw, every decision, he's being evaluated. And the best way to help a quarterback settle in, regain form, and produce consistently? Give him a security blanket. That's what Allen offers. A guy who knows how to get open. Who doesn't need a perfect ball to make a play. Who finds the soft spots and zones and turns 5-yard catches into drive-sustaining first downs. And there's more. You want to talk about leadership? About mentoring? Allen's been through the wars. He's seen every kind of defense. He knows how to prepare, how to win one-on-one matchups, how to stay relevant in a league that's always hunting for the next shiny object. What does that do for Cedric Tillman? For David Bell? For the young guys trying to make a leap? It accelerates development. It raises the floor of your entire unit. But let's flip it again. Let's play devil's advocate. What if the deal goes south? What if Allen breaks down, the injuries pile up, and the production isn't there? Then what? That's why the contract structure matters so much. A 1-year, incentive-laden deal minimizes risk. It's a smart hedge. You're not overcommitting, and you're not locking yourself into a declining asset. If he pops, you win big. If not, you move on clean in 2026. And let's circle back to the money. Spotrac's estimate of $22.2 million over 2 years? That feels like a stretch, even for a proven name like Allen. But a $10 million 1-year deal with $6 million guaranteed and bonuses tied to games played or yardage? That's the sweet spot. That's the kind of deal that makes sense for both sides. Because here's the thing, Allen isn't chasing numbers anymore. He's chasing legacy. He knows what his resume looks like. He's aware that Hall of Fame conversations are whispering his name. But to get over that hump, he needs postseason success. He needs to show he can contribute meaningfully on a contender. And with the Browns, he'd have that chance. Imagine a third-down situation, Judy drawing attention outside, and Njoku occupying a safety, and Allen working the middle. That's a defensive coordinator's headache. That's balance. That's exactly what Stefanski's offense needs, high IQ football, reliable hands, and a veteran who knows how to move the chains. So Browns Nation, here we are. This isn't just about stats. It's about strategy, fit, timing, value. Allen's not a splashy move for the sake of headlines. He's a calculated risk with real upside. And if the Browns are serious about making a run, adding a player like this, smart, experienced, productive, could be exactly what takes this offense from solid to special. Now it's your turn again. Do you see this move as a wise play for a team that's trying to take the next step? Or is it a nostalgia signing that risks blocking younger talent? Would you rather invest those dollars elsewhere? Leave your opinion in the comments. Click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Go Browns!